Hmm. Well, this is a predicament your princess ordered you to deal with it, and she has made it clear she wants this person dead. And sometimes confrontation is inevitable, especially with our kind. We can be very forceful.
I agree. And when it comes down to it, I'm going to have to kill Dr. Lawrence or help someone else make sure that they do.
You have been
But,
anointed and blessed with the right of the righteous kill. You will not feel the depravity of murder tainting your soul. That burden falls upon me.
well, the one I'm not too worried about. It's all the others I fear everyone else is going to do. Feels
Hmm?
like everyone's plan is just squirt and burn everything.
Well, what
I'm
would
not
you
sure how I'm going
like?
to stop them.
How would you like things to go? What would you like to?
I guess I'd just like to stop the poisonings. And Dr. Lawrence himself. I don't need to really do more collateral damage than necessary.
Question is, who is innocent in this dreadful affair? And
Joshua will
who
kind of like
deserve?
think long and hard on that question itself.
Who's the victim and who's the perpetrator?
Joshua will kind of like sigh and think, well, I suppose nobody really is. I guess it's kind of an open secret. I used to do quite a lot of criminal activity before coming over here. Everyone's
That
got something.
most of
I
us
guess not
do.
everything is worth being killed over.
That's a very good attitude you have. You cannot really put a price on one's life. It's always hard decision and hard kill someone else willfully.
I know I can
That's
talk myself out of it at least, but how would you go about convincing others? What do you think I could say to someone else to keep them from going too far?
hmm. That's a hard question. I'm not sure what those people are doing, but I guess I'll tell them that everyone has a reason to do what they do. What what they do. Like take a gang member. Yes, maybe doing awful things, maybe extorting people, even killing some or dealing with drugs, but why? Most of them wouldn't do that if they had another choice. Maybe they're blackmailed, maybe they're bringing required that in order to survive they took this path. I guess would need to tell them that whatever these people did, they are humans and they are very humane reason to have done what they did.
Joshua will nod. That's probably pretty good advice.
You need to
I
judge
guess
everyone on an individual basis. You cannot put everyone in the same big sack and be done with it.
I'm not sure if my words will reach them, well, at all times, but maybe I could dig deeper into their reasons and find something that would be convincing.
It's
I like to
very
think
hard.
evidence tends to work very well.
It's very hard to be the voice of reason, especially since we all have our inner demons speaking so loudly all the times. The beasts feed on anger and visceral revenge.
Still, I think I feel a little bit better about it now. I think I think I know what I can do.
I'm very glad I could be of some help.
I'm just glad you're here to talk, Damien.
I'm always here to talk.
Maybe I'll come back. This place is kind of nice. It's quiet. I don't
Every
actually hear
kindred
any
is will
fans blowing.
every kindred is welcome here as long as it don't bring bloodshed in the house of God. I am I have well I have a permission from Prince to install a sanctuary. Do you know what this is?
Do I actually?
You can roll intelligence academic.
Ooh. Intelligence, academics. Am I smart enough? Hey!
Yes, you are very smart. It's a medieval custom that you could claim sanctuary in a church, and guards could not come and arrest you. As long as you stay in a church, you are considered to be safe from everyone else. Of course, as long as you don't go and murder priests or other other people or steal or etc. But whatever you did, you can try to claim sanctuary in the church, and at least, well, be safe for a few nights.
Well, hopefully I don't do anything that stupid.
Well, I hope you don't, but sometimes
Um,
you do not have a choice.
oh, I guess I'm afraid a couple friends of mine might actually be doing something that stupid right now. I'll have to check on them before the night ends.
That's a pretty good idea. Keep close to your friends.
I guess in that case, I hope you don't receive 2 more visitors tonight. And he gives like
No,
this little chuckle.
I sometimes I do receive some visitors, mainly for kindred that wish to just stay away from politics, but still want someone to relate to. It happens sometimes. People living on the outskirts of the suburbs and the city, not really in a place where no one would really want to live if they had another choice. Kind of
Yeah.
self-inflicted hermits of a
Yeah, there's
family.
not a whole lot of people out there, or at least not in the middle of the night.
No, no, no many, not many mortals, but sometimes they do come, and I'm happy to oblige them.
Alright. So I think at this point, Josh will go ahead and get up and offer up his hand to shake with Damien's.
He won't shake your hand. I
Oh,
hope I'll
he
see you
won't, or
again.
he will. Okay,
No,
yeah,
he will.
okay.
No, he's super friendly.
I think it'll be nice to talk to you again. It's a nice place to relax.
You're always welcome.
Alright. You have a good evening.
You too.
And I will go ahead and try to find Corvus now.
You go a few blocks in another church, near another church,
Hmm.
even smaller than the one you went into. This seems to be more of an historical tourist site than a place that's still, well, a place of worship. But roll me for up, cacophony roll, please.
Alright, I think that's intelligence streetwise.
Yes, it is.
Alright, and I got my specialty as well. Any
Yes, you do.
penalties?
Um, no, you have a plus 2, in fact, from feeding
Ooh,
grounds.
okay. Let's go ahead and roll. The total of +3, I get 2 results.
All right. Let's just see cacophony. Cacophony, where are you?
I think this essentially allows me to ask a couple particular
No, you
questions.
make. For every details you wish to take, you must take a -1 to your roll.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I ought to go ahead and re-roll then.
Yeah, you can reroll if you want to.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at the details I could go ahead and ask, and just narrow that down real quick. So do details things like.
Message of Clan, Covenant, Favor Herd, and City of Origins.
Well,
That
I'm
kind of.
definitely looking for a maquette that is in the Lancia Sanctum.
Yep. So you can check for other things.
Okay. And I think that comes down to -2 total on that. Or, well, -2 in the penalties department.
Then it even out. You
All right, so I just got my +1 for my specialty, and
Yep.
let's find him out. Hey, I actually got even better.
What do you want to know? Two
Oh,
details.
additional things I want to know. I thought I was
Yep.
just narrowing down where he was.
No, you managed to clearly come upon the feeding ground. It's not big, but it's fairly well placed.
What is his feeding ground? What does he feed upon?
You see that there's a lot of
Or like a
little
how, I guess.
houses. Yeah. You see that a lot of of houses. Most people seems to be asleep, so your guess is since it's a church, if it's from late night churchgoers.
Hmm. Okay.
There is a message just identifying this place as his property and declaring himself guardian of his flock and retribution to anyone who would trespass and inflict themselves upon the kind.
All right. So even if he's drawing from them, he still keeps a positive relationship.
I mean,
Interesting.
it's praised like it,
Yeah.
at the very least.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's very the language is very flowery.
Very flowery. What other question would be really relevant right here? I'm not 100% sure, actually. Hmm. How often does he actually stick around? Is that a question I could ask? Is he usually here,
No,
like, only at, like, when he wakes up and goes to sleep, or...
the whole area seems to be tagged off with little just cryptic, intricate tags. So he must have a lot of time. He must not, and from what you've gathered from the rest of him, he must spend most of his time here.
Hmm. Okay. So I have a good chance of actually finding him. So I
Yeah.
think it's time to maybe go to his church.
The church itself seems to be closed right now. Do me a quick wits investigation roll.
Alright, this is stuff I'm good at. Wits and investigate. 3. I'm on a roll.
All right. You see clearly as you approach the church and just, turn around it. One of the windows has been uh, grilled off, and there are still bits, just little bits of glass around it, and you can find that someone came here with not a truck, but maybe more like a van, as you can still see burned tracks of tires on the ground. All of this seems to indicate that someone broke in not too long ago.
Interesting. I'll go
Maybe
ahead and
not,
take a quick photograph of the tracks just so that I have that on my record here real quick.
maybe not, maybe not this week, but you know, there's
Not
not a
long
lot of
ago.
passages. Yeah.
Okay. But no one's repaired the broken window yet.
No, there is a.
First floor?
Yep, it's a first floor. It doesn't have. Does seems to have. Sorry. Seems to have ground floor and yeah. Well, first floor, but church are. Well, this one is the stairs. Might be super long to go into the rest of the church, and it might even be just to check on the bell that once was here. You're not sure it's still here. But do you know which occult roll, please?
It's a cult. I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah.
The 3 again.
Uh, you have a creepy feel coming from this side. Not creepy, but weird feel. The latent energy in this place are definitely not really natural. Well, maybe natural, but there's definitely some magic that have being used in this place. The church is slowly humming with energy. Of what kind you don't really know.
Could I perhaps suppose that maybe they are somewhat defensive in nature?
It doesn't seem to be the case. Just like it seems to be an after effect of what happened inside the church. But the place itself seems to be kind of guarded. Well, it's might be difficult to break in.
But we still have this
Although,
window. You said that
yeah,
even though it's broken, it's still like barred off, right?
yep. But it's clearly someone have broken in before, so it's not impossible. But
Well, I don't really exactly have good larceny, but I mean, I could still try.
you could try, yeah.
Okay, let's mess with it.
You could try a -3.
Let me see. So with -3, that'd get rid of all my dexterity. With larceny, I'm already at -1, so that would put me at chance roll.
Oof.
So I kind of look at it and go, I have no idea how to deal with iron bars. Damn it.
And there is a big padlock on the entrance that seems to have been put here as reinforcement.
Hmm. But, well, if it's closed off and nobody else is around, I could maybe just literally knock on the front door until someone comes.
Certainly.
I think that's the easier option
There
here.
is big round handle that you hammer against the wooden door to produce big, big note, old timey note. And you do just that and you wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you stick that long, it doesn't seem to be anyone's home right now.
So maybe he's not exactly in the building, but I don't suppose I happen to notice him, like, around the block.
No, but the sign you had clearly seemed to indicate that he made his resting place inside the church. And Damien told you that flat out, so.
Okay. So how am I going to get into contact with him? Or at least do so without it, being very obvious or weird? I imagine this is still actually a public building. He doesn't actually own it or anything. And
You don't really know.
would open in the morning, right?
You don't really know. You would need to do some research about it. It's a safe bet that it will open at during the day. It's
Right, so like just slipping a note on the door like, hey Corvus, call me back sometime. Would be really weird.
Would be, yeah.
How am I going to get in contact with them? He has left his notes all around. His like little bits of graffiti in his flowery language, right?
Yep. Most of them have been kind of wrath of God and Longinus on anyone which should, break the sanctity of his domain.
What I could do is, I could try to leave a burner phone for him with a number to one of mine.
You could. Or you could try to write your own thing using the cacophony.
That's true. Actually, I'm in the cacophony. I could actually do this secretly, couldn't I?
Yep.
I don't have to, like, go ahead and fish around or pretend. I can just use the cacophony.
Yep, you can. It's expected that you take part in a cacophony to keep up on date, and you haven't done it in a while, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that next, I think. But I'll go ahead and, for the time being, go ahead and try to leave a message within the cacophony of it all. Pull out my spray can and do what I can.
You can do intelligence streetwise.
Okay. Watch me finally fail this terribly. And I literally spell out like, "Hey Fangy, come call me over here. Number is 802-2222." So with the cacophony bonus, that's +1. Any other minuses or penalties
Nope,
or bonuses? Okay.
nothing.
6 dice come out to 2.
Yep. What kind of message do you want to plant exactly? Can you give me a phrase or number of that sort of thing.
I want to leave a number, and I'll use some of my occult knowledge to leave a small passage about like the sun,
Huh.
like the son of God, not like the
All right.
son. I'm sure he'll get the message.
Yeah. No, well.
But I suppose with my tagging done and number in hand, it'll be up to him to contact me at this point.
Seems so. It's like it.
Okay. So I'm not sure there's anything else I can do until he calls me. I got a couple other actions I could try to do, like leave warning messages about zombies and
About
order
what?
groceries. Oh, did I get cut off there?
Yep.
Okay. I could always leave warning messages about zombies in the cacophony and finally give back.
You can. It's expecting that you give back, so you can. That's how it works. People anonymously just share things. But only the vampire in the cacophony knows. Well, can decrypt.
Right. So I probably want to leave something about like the connection between the cult of Phoebe and zombies and disease.
Yeah.
And that, of course, the area that we saw the zombie probably is dangerous.
Yup. Probably.
All right. Should I make a roll for that, or is that just my contribution?
No, it's just contribution.
Good enough. There be zombies.
Baby zombies. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, definitely trying to avoid the sun, I'm going to go ahead and just start walking home, using my phone, and ordering up some groceries to be delivered tomorrow night.
All right. We're gonna stop the religious music.
But it's so nice.
I can't hear any of the music.
Oh.
Well, there's like a bar, the third one or something. No, like the final one lets you adjust the music volume. Like I have mine like up all the way so I hear it.
All right. I guess everyone's going back to their place or place where they can sleep, and
Well, I would like to do one thing before I go to bed, if it's
yes.
possible. We could do it the next session, or we could do it now. I don't know, because I'd like to call my sire.
All right. For what purpose exactly?
Well, I have a crazy idea, so I'd like to propose it.
All right. Sure. You can call her. You don't have her as a mentor, I think, right?
Let me look at my bio.
No, you don't have mentors, so yeah, no.
Okay, I'm assuming though there's some way I can get a message to her or in
Oh
touch
yeah,
with
no, you
her.
have her phone, but just so I know to interpret her and correct. So, yeah, your phone buzzes a bit, and you hear your sire just say hello, and you hear a bit of music in background and laughter. It's a soft music, not something laid back and chill more than she's not raving in a club right now.
And I go, I'm sorry to disturb you. This is Dylan, one of
Yes,
your,
no,
I don't know what the, I go, I was wondering
you're
if we have a moment to talk.
sure. Hang
So
on, I'm
quickly,
just
so in a nutshell, I quickly bring her up to speed with our investigation, the Sons of Phobos, the fact that we have this location, and currently, I'm sure she's aware at this point, there's some operation about to be started to,
do me a quick wit splitting before that. Unless you
All right, what's politics?
Yes.
I do have etiquette as a merit.
No, it's not etiquette. Etiquette doesn't knows that now. You know that Yusara isn't really high ranked in the Invictus. She's one of the young and coming. She's a bit older than you, but not bad. She's one of the youngest members of Invictus, and this kind of information maybe hasn't been. Well, she wouldn't know of it right now until you tell her, and she may use it to her advantage.
Excellent. So yeah, that's the whole point of this
All
conversation.
right.
I want to bring her up to speed with what I know, and I want to say, hey, I want to propose a proposition. I go, they're
Mm-hmm.
about to do this operation. I'm still kind of on the fence as to whether these are the real targets or we're being used as to take care of a problem, which would definitely expose us in an unnecessary way and exploit us, which I'm pretty sure nobody wants to have happen. So I tell her that I have this direct connection with this guy who's going to, task me with something to prove my worth. I go, I can use that to feel them out, and if they're, just a bunch of nobodies or this isn't the people we're looking for, it avoids a whole bunch of unnecessary noise. And if they are the people we're looking for, then I can give the all clear for you guys to come in there, and you'd be the person who would be responsible for all that. So I figure, help me, help you, help us.
Mm, the prince know about this.
We did inform. I'm not clear on the relationship with the ghoul that is supposedly setting up this operation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the sheriff knows, right? Because she works for the sheriff.
Do you tell her that the prince wanted to say that to keep that quiet for now?
Well, yeah, I tell her, of course, like this is information that very few people are supposed to know about. So I'm giving you, this is a hot tip.
Yeah, but it's something I can really use right now because if I do, then you'll be discovered having ratted your rat out to me. So I'll need to think a bit about this. This is definitely interesting. Don't get me wrong, but just not quite sure what I can do.
I'm just exploring possibilities here. We're all trying to move our way up in the chain, and if I can help you move up in the chain, I'm pretty sure, you'll reward me in kind.
Of course.
And of
Hmm.
course, there's the masquerade to think about. If we are being used and we thwart that possibility, that also helps our rank or reputation.
Well, hmm. What could we do about that? I may have an idea. Hmm. We could tip off some of the more hot-blooded member of our big family and be there to pick up the pieces when they inevitably blew things up and shattered the masquerade to the four winds.
You think that's worth the risk?
I am not sure. The prince is definitely pissed about this, but she sent a bunch of neonates to deal with it, so it's not as dire as I think it is. It's not as high on the list of priorities.
But it's well known in the Invictus that this is a problem.
Now, Velocity know there's some problem with some new drug, and that some people are poisoning
Well,
each other. Yes,
I
but
would I would
um,
suggest that you received an anonymous tip through one of your sources and ingratiate yourself into the conversation that way.
no, that wouldn't be very wise to implicate myself like that. Now I think I know just what to do. Mm, do hmm. I'll speak to some people and try to see if we can just deal with this problem quickly and maybe, well, keep up the masquerade. Well, I mean, you have a phone, you can record things and be there as damage control.
Well, there's also the possibility that this is just one link in a very long chain, and rather than going in.
Nonetheless, if it is even better, then we save their asses from something that wasn't the primary goal. So the more they screw up, the more we profit.
Okay, I can live with that. You're the boss.
Just keep your phones up, record any breach of the masquerade, and try to cover it up, and call me if you need it. I'll have to talk to some people. It may take a while, or may take just 1 or 2 nights, but I think we can manage to turn this around to our advantage.
Well, then I'm at your discretion.
Very good. I'll call you back later.
And I hang up. With suddenly a very bad feeling in my heart.
Mr. Blabby Pants.
I'm always looking for possibilities. I just say they're good possibilities or good deals. I'm always looking for an opportunity.
The thing is not either good or bad deals. Well, for others you don't care as, but as long as it profits you, then it's good. Right?
And with that, I go home and I end the night once again staring at my touchstone as I fall asleep.
So I think we're gonna stop the night here. Everyone will expend a point of vitae and gain back a point of willpower from the rest. As a new night begins, and
Hmm?
25 minutes still going, but damn it, I should have woke up earlier today. Yeah, we're gonna still play a bit. It's not been 3 hours already, so new nights. What's everyone doing? Who wants to go first?
I think I'll throw my hat into a ring first, then.
Alright.
Okay, first off, I'll have Lucian go grab a bite at the feeding grounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna,
Wait.
and I'll also spend an extra hour there as well, because I'm also gonna try and patrol it as well.
Wait. Just need to see something. Alright, so you can add your dot in. How are you trained to? Still dexterity stealth or dexterity larceny to try to break into people while they're sleeping?
I don't think either would matter, so I'm just gonna go with stealth.
And plus your feeding ground merits, and I think it's -3. So how much feeding dots do you have? Feeding grounds dots do you have?
2.
So -1.
And I will spend a point of vitae on this, because gotta spend blood to make blood.
Sure. How much do you have right now?
I have. After spending that blood, I now have. I will now have 5 blood.
Alright. So I can get angry, but it's alright.
Celine wants to spar with Malachi.
Just a minute. We're
Okay.
still dealing with. I still need the rule from Lucian.
Hang on. Everything's being a doof. No joy.
Yep, you waste 1 hour trying to creep into people's room, but most of them are not locked up.
Yeah, I'll keep at it for another hour. Couldn't hurt.
What did you say?
Yeah, I said I'll keep at it for another hour, just to be on the safe side.
Sure. Roll again.
That willpower. That's bad.
Alright. You managed to find a vessel that one guy sleeping in a one-bedroom apartment, happily snoring as you manage to creep into his house and take precious VA from him. Question is how much?
I will take 3.
Alright. Seems a bit less lively than before, but you should be fine, I think.
Yeah.
After that, we'll go to Malachi Insane. Malachi definitely okay with indulging you in a bit of sparring. We're gonna use a done and dirty combat rule. You're gonna get a combat pool like strength roll, strength weaponry, dexterity firearm, that kind of thing. And we're gonna do an opposed roll. Up.
So just brawl then, huh?
Yep.
I mean, dexterity brawl.
Dexterity or strength?
Well, I mean, for me, it's dexterity brawl.
For you, it's strength roll.
Yeah, I'm relying on brute force.
Wow. Only 2 fucking successes.
Well, I mean, you didn't even subtract. Oh yeah, sorry.
No.
Some
no
reason I.
subtraction.
That's sorry, my bad.
Ah, you still beat your ass.
With a whip, no less.
Yep. He whips your ass.
I didn't add willpower to it.
Neither did he.
You just take 1 point of bashing from it. As you know, it's a real combat. Well, it's a real sparring match. So Lucian won't stick in unless you get some hurts.
That seems to get her riled up. And let's come on, round 2 will.
Self.
Same roll?
Yeah. Wow, you put up quite a fight, but in the end, Malachi seemed to have spent his entire life training for combat. He's quite.
I mean,
more competent than
conceivably,
you.
that's the hit that can knock you out.
Yeah, that's
It's the whip. The whip, if it does enough damage, knocks you out.
No, it's 3 points of bashing.
No,
Undeterred.
it's her size modifier amount of damage.
No.
Bashing. Yeah.
No, for the Done and Dirty combat, we just use the difference between the two is the number of damage.
Well, she wants to go one more round.
Alright.
Undeterred. Come on.
Nope.
Ah!
You don't matter then since 4 bashing damages to you.
Okay.
As
That
you just
was-
whip it.
Yeah,
Whip
would
it.
probably be enough. As you clearly beat the hell out of me.
Well, that's a bit for you since you are covered in bruises and little slashes of whips.
Okay, well, I'll say, okay, maybe I'm not as tough as I think I. Oh, okay. But I will heal the bashing damage that I've taken, and next time we'll go hunting for.
Just wait. Mm-hmm.
You know what's even better is he forgot to use his 9 against.
Oh yeah. Oops.
So he was handicapped too.
Oh no, I think for Done and Dirty, I don't know. No, yeah,
Either
yeah,
way.
I should have used 9 again. Either way, yeah, you're kind of hurt, but you can.
I heal
I
myself up.
I
Just
never
like
remember like what's eating rate for vampires.
I think it's
Uh,
2 for bashing, right?
no, it's 1 for 2 bashing, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1
1
for
for
2
2.
be too bad.
Okay. So yeah, 3
Yeah.
points of vitae. So yeah, I should go get something to eat after this. But say okay. Thank you for the lesson.
Problem.
Mutter. But yes, she seems decidedly less out of her funk now.
She got beat up good.
Yeah. Maybe she's into that sort of thing. I don't know. In any case, yes, I will go to the gym and go hunting.
All right. How are you trying to earn? Just approaching people, pretending to walk out, or
Yeah.
really walking out and just grabbing someone in the.
I think I will like go up to somebody who's like running and then run next to them, and once they're kind of done, just say, "Ooh," you strike up a conversation there.
All right. Presence, socialize plus striking looks. A single trillion. Yeah, you managed to talk with us. Most of the people here are kind of fit, even if. So you managed to get an healthy snack,
Okay.
let us say.
Yay. So I'll take 2. So
It's kind of good. Adrenaline, no.
but they don't want to do too much more, but yes. That's what I do. So for now at least, since the night isn't quite over, but
What's Ivan doing?
Is Simon still at Malachi's place?
yes.
Yep.
Where's he at?
He's going around the place, just maybe he's in a shower right now, something like that, and then
Sure,
back
I'll
to-
go to the bathroom door and
yeah.
I'll knock.
Yeah,
Simon, is that you?
yeah, it's me.
Hey man, can we talk?
Yeah, just a second. He opens the door with his mostly he did put his clothes back on, but he just his hair is still a bit wet, and yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, I meant whenever you're free. I didn't. You didn't have to. I mean, were you done or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, do I know you?
No, don't think so.
Okay. Who are you then?
I'm Celine's friend, I guess. 7. Just a guy in not really important. Just no.
That's an interesting choice of words. What do you mean, servant?
I guess it's all this work, like you kind of just feed people blood and they become their servant. Kind of
Pretty
like-
sure that's not how that
Yeah.
works.
Well, that was what I was told, so
Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine that? One bad blood bag at the hospital, and boom, tons of vampire servants.
I'll yeah, I mean
See,
well, that's
that
how
doesn't
it
seem to make.
works.
No, I don't know.
No, it makes sense to me.
Of course, it makes sense to you. Look, I don't remember anything, but even that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and so how can I help?
I'm sorry, what?
How can I help you exactly?
I
That's
asked
one
if
you
we
wanna
could have
talk
a
about?
conversation, and we're having a conversation. You're the one
yeah.
that jumped out of the shower and threw a towel on.
Oh, he has his clothes on, but
Oh,
yes.
okay. Well, he got dressed pretty quick.
Uh, yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean,
that's what I got from it.
all right. Well, what are you doing?
Waiting, I guess. I still have my. He punched through his leg that's still encased in. What do you call it again?
Cast?
Blaster.
Yeah, a cast. Thanks.
A plaster cast?
Mm,
Huh? How long is that gonna take?
I don't know actually. I kind of feel a bit better, but I haven't taken enough. But should take like 2, 3 weeks again. But kind of feel better.
Really?
Yeah, must be that.
I mean, have you tried putting weight on it?
Yeah, I did, and I don't know if it's healed, but it's definitely totally healed. But it definitely did heal a bit. I guess it's thanks to the vampire's blood.
I mean, you want to try taking the cast off?
I mean, sure. I'm kind of sick of it right now.
All right. Phew. Hey, Malachi,
Yeah,
you got a knife around here somewhere?
sure. Of course he does.
Can I use it?
Yeah,
Well, where is it?
just here.
Where's here?
First drawer.
Okay. I'll go grab the knife and I'll come back to Simon.
Yeah, here, give it to me. I'm gonna do it on my own.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah.
It's your whole leg. How are you gonna get to the end?
Yeah. True enough.
Alright, so I will stick the knife inside the part,
Careful.
between the skin and
Yeah.
the outside, and cut outwards. That way, there's no risk of cutting him by accident.
Mm-hmm. It takes about like few minutes to just do it properly, and he tries to put some weight on it, and he's like, "Fuck, did heal."
Yeah, I figured it would take that long. I mean, considering what you said you are.
Yeah. Guess so.
Guess
Wow.
that also means there's no reason for you to all be all, confined and everything. You can do things again.
Yeah. Yes, I can. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to do.
Celine told her or told him what she wanted him to do.
Ready?
Yeah.
What did she want him to do?
Since he was into science and whatnot, to look into uh, basically like horticology and the adding bees and doing stuff with that with the vineyard
Oh yeah,
and
well,
logistics and whatnot.
Yeah, but-
As a basic task, he is not a retainer quite.
yeah, but I mean, you would need to have some sample from some laboratory, and he's not really into plants and bees. I mean, can ring up someone to put on some bees here, but so can Colette.
True. But he could also do cursory research.
I mean, he could, but
He's not a retainer.
I mean, look how far Ivan got without anything. Days in the library.
hey, he could spend days at the library. He could really try, but he hasn't. He doesn't have the right kind of material right now to do it.
So what the hell was he
Don't
doing
have
in the
any-
shower with a plaster cast on?
He had a plastic bag on it.
You'd
You can
probably
stick
want
your leg out of
a.
the shower.
Well, yeah, but you probably still just want to do a dry bath.
Meh,
Or a hobo bath.
like that.
Anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess the vacation's over.
yeah. Well, it's okay. I didn't really like to just lay around like.
Really? I thought that would have been great.
It was great the first day because I was in very much. Well, I was beating up all of us, so I was in pain, but no,
Yeah, I don't think that's much of a vacation.
not really no. But
I think
no,
after
but
you started getting healed, that became a vacation.
yeah, but I mean, it's only been 4 days. No, fuck, I kind of lost track of time.
Don't look at me. I don't know when you got here.
Yeah, done a couple nights ago, so
Apparently, we don't know each other, so...
no, I mean, I really do not. Sorry.
Nah, nothing to apologize for. I don't know a lot of people. That'd be a lot
No.
of apologies.
True enough. So, wanted me to do something for you?
Me? No. You're not my servant.
Yeah, I guess
I don't
since
have servants.
I kind of well, be, kind of betrayed everyone, I'll make myself useful and try to not, you know, try to not antagonize anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe avoid the situation that got you beat up in the first place. Whatever that
Well,
was.
I don't know. There's just one guy that came out of nowhere and beat the crap out of me. Then Celine got here, I think. The guy left. I never even knew who he was.
So you're telling me you got beat up for no reason.
Yeah.
The pause there gives me pause.
I mean, I can guess that maybe one is more information from the cult that I was technically a part of, but I didn't have any, so.
You're part of a cult?
Yeah, well, I was kind of grabbed into it,
Why would you be part of a cult?
manipulated into it. I wasn't really. They just manipulated me to just be on the lookout for you kind and report it and do some tests with some bloods and things like that. Otherwise, they fired me from my from my school, and I couldn't really afford that. So yeah,
What-
and then Celine came, and no, I guess. Well, I don't really know.
What school were you at?
At the local university, science. I mean, I wanted to be a nematologist.
So you were going to school or you were
Yeah.
teaching school?
Oh no, I was going to school.
Oh, okay. Well then, how are they gonna kick you out?
Oh, they can. They kind of helped me cheat in on a few tests, and well,
So you're not very good, is what you're telling me.
oh no, I'm fucking good at it.
You're not fucking good if you needed help cheating.
I mean, it wasn't really.
I mean, at that point, you're not even good at cheating.
No, I'm not good at cheating, but it was, it's really fucking. It's fucking demanding, that kind of film. So I just tried to take a few days slow, and yeah, it should have been. I mean,
Right, but it couldn't be that demanding if you had time to keep a lookout for random people on the streets.
well,
I mean,
that's
you could have
when-
spent that time studying.
Well, no, because then they wanted more things from me, and they sent me those. I guess this is vampire blood samples and other shit that wasn't conditioned, but I still held them, and they said that vampire were evil, well, bloodsucker that kill people. So I wasn't really buying that because it didn't really say vampire existed. It was really strange.
Yeah. What'd you say you were studying to be?
An hematologist,
One who studies
doctor,
metals.
blood doctor.
Oh, hematologist. Sorry, I was hearing metallologist.
No, hematologist.
Yeah, hematology. I gotcha. Well, I guess you're really not gonna be able to go down that route now, are you?
I'll guess not.
Doesn't seem likely you're gonna have enough time to go back to school. Also, just the fact
I
if
mean,
you
I
go back
could,
to school, they're still gonna have that whole thing over you.
Yeah, that's the main issue. I mean, I've been technically missing school, and I guess I don't know if people are looking for me right now.
I mean, that and all the tests you must have been missing so far.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I mean, you could always try and transfer or restart the
Yes.
curriculum. I don't know what university you said, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna cost you a penny.
Not really. I mean, it's not going to be that
Well, you said you
expensive.
had a hard time affording it in the first place.
My place, yeah. Well, there are some, I mean, nice place out of there. That's the hard part.
Well, I
Other
just
than
mean that if
school.
they try and get you over again by doing the whole "we got proof that he cheated" thing, well, then you're gonna have to start over anyway.
Yeah, guess so.
So maybe just re-enroll somewhere else,
I
or
guess.
night courses or whatever.
Yeah,
I
you
guess-
can really do this with night courses.
I don't know. I never wanted to go to school myself, so
Really?
yeah, no, I got for. Oh, sorry. Rewind. Rewind. I don't know that. I don't know. I'm about to start talking about my backstory, and I had no idea what my backstory is anymore. That would have been an interesting character piece, but I don't know it, so I can't talk about it.
All right. Oh, it's wave 3 of our max, so I think if the conversation is done with him,
No, I could go on forever. It's whatever you want.
now we're gonna end the session here and
I could have
go
a whole
for-
conversation in real time with this guy, so.
We're gonna go for some bits.
I'm not a real vegetable guy. What about you, Simon?
Choose so everyone getting 1 bits for participating. Did anyone accomplish or come close to achieving some aspirations?
I think I did for my first two.
What were they?
Writing Serona for clarity, or
Yep.
in how to help for Ivan, and
Yep.
then the second is to restore some of my sanity / feel less crazy.
Oh yeah, done.
Yay!
Joshua, what did you do?
Well, I got mine, but mine is kind of more of a long-winded plan here.
Go on.
Well,
First you get the money, then you get the
spoilers
women.
ahead. I might be trading info to get books to fulfill my obsession.
Sorry, what? Can you
That
Something
might
over
be my idea here. I don't know if it's gonna pan out, but that's the only thing I really want closer to, other than trailing the guy's one car.
Wait, where are you? Here.
This is the obsession I have still.
Oh, obsession. Yeah. Now, you didn't.
Yeah, maybe when it actually happens, it would make sense.
Yes.
But in the meanwhile, yeah, like not a whole lot today, except for tailing the car.
Yeah. And meeting religious people.
Yeah, I met people.
Met people.
It's just not part of my aspirations yet.
Nope.
But I am making friends.
Lucian.
Hey, I'm a real Ventru, I swear.
Yeah. Lucian. First one, yes. Second one also. But third one, no. Celine will already did Dylan. I say you get a bit for the second one. You're planning to do something about that. You ringed up your sire. For
Yeah,
that,
that was the
so-
plan.
What?
Yeah, I was planning on doing something. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't understand any of that.
He said he was planning to something, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you on that one. What I was going to plan to do.
Yeah, but I already said your first two are done. I was talking about Dylan.
All right, sorry. Hearing a bit now.
They both talked to their sire, so it was confusing.
Yeah, oh, alright, yeah. So, no, so Dylan, you get a bit for your Saiyan aspiration. And
Awesome.
that's all for today.
Yeah.
So, does anyone want to say anything? I hope you liked it, at least.
It was fun.
It's interesting.
We still have got our compelling mystery cult investigation going on, and it's interesting seeing Celine and Ivan actually go out and hunt a little bit.
Yeah.
On a date, yeah.
Yeah, it was
sweet.
really adorable.
And it looks like we might be sitting on a festering cauldron of zombies.
One of my
It's
future
okay, like people who know the cacophony know to stay away. Everyone else can die.
past or future aspirations was to catch and eat a fox. So I'm it's like, dang it. Well, I don't get a beat for it, but I still did
No,
it.
but hey, you now can transform into a fox.
Yes, I just need to
Yeah.
get that.
That's
Protein.
pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was wondering before why we were going after another animal, even though we were full. It's like, okay.
It's a gangrel thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Well,
about
no, it was explained to me after the fact. So that's the way.
Yeah.
So why? Why are we killing another animal?
Because
But-
killing is fun.
Yeah, I don't have that hang up anymore. I don't remember. I explained to Celine before, or not Celine, you know. I explained that Ivan didn't really have anything. It's just the fact that Celine hung on to his words so much that he felt he had to be a better person to live up to the things that he said.
Yeah.
So now that he doesn't remember saying it or having any idea about the whole Celine connection, he doesn't have that hang up anymore. He's not really concerned about not killing people and whatnot. Celine made him a better person by him telling her something that she thinks makes her a better person. So, it's a very weird backwards amnesia situation where
like it.
Ivan's back to the fun-loving guy that he was before all this shit happened because he didn't have the memories of the horrible experiences that led up to it.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice twist.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of neat in that regard.
Alright, so I'll go make me some food because I'm super hungry, and then I'll probably go to sleep. And see you next week then.
Alright, catch you next time.
Yeah.
Next
Take
week,
care.
guys.
Thank you.